yet another episode of Skyblock with Tuesday Shirt. This is episode 14, and to start off, I have a couple things to show you. As I think I said, I'm not sure if I said, but I did expand out the lake to match this, so it still fits in the proportions of the rest of everything. It's just longer than it was. And kind of redesigned the inside so it looks like that, at least looks kind of natural. And this does make it decently good bit easier to go fishing in. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste your time making you watch me fish. I also did a little preparation for this video right here. We built out an extra little spot to grow stuff on, which may end up being mostly a tree farm, but for now what we are going to do with it is this. So, let's get started, and hopefully this works well. Oh, also, you might have noticed when I went into the chest, I did get a whole lot of wood and a decent amount of cobble between episodes. This is not going to allow me to place with it this bright, which means we're going to have to wait till night for this. And the sun is just now rising, I do believe. Yep, it's on the rise. Well, we do have a couple other things to do today, although I don't think time passes in the nether. That could be a problem. Oh well, we'll get after it anyway. I am, by the way, leaving the little hole-looking thing that we have in the currently in the nether. This little hole. Simply if I ever figure out a way to gather some more of that glowstone. So what we're going to do today is we're basically just going to spin around and increase this platform out. And hopefully some zombie pigmen will start spawning on it. And that way we can, well, we can have some zombie pigmen. There's a challenge to collect a certain amount of gold in-game. And so we need a platform to allow for the spawning of zombie pigmen, because, as most people know, zombie pigmen will drop gold nuggets upon being killed. So we're just going to build out this platform a fair bit. And once we're done with that, we'll go back to the overworld to see if there's any to see if anything has happened as far as the day-night cycle goes. It also may not allow us to place it during the night even. I should think it would, because the light level should be low enough during the night. But if it doesn't, it's not a big problem. I can always just build a roof and then come back to you. Words. Build a roof and come back to you when I'm done with it. And so far no zombie pigmen have spawned. I'm not entirely sure what the requirements for zombie pigmen spawning are. Requirements are, yeah, it's R. So we're just gonna build out a big platform and hope they start spawning eventually. They don't have to this episode, of course. But anyway, have a little bit of a tidbit that I'd like to share just because it's pretty neat. Little factoid about the nether that I'm not sure a lot of people know. And that is that nether can be used as kind of a quick travel hub. And it can be done by making a portal, and I don't remember the exact distance, but if you go a certain distance away, if the two portals in the nether are close enough to each other, they'll both take you to the same overworld portal. However, if they're beyond a certain distance, I believe it's something like 16 blocks-ish, the distance you travel in the nether will be multiplied by 8, and that will be the distance the new portal that will be created in the overworld for you to spawn back in will put you at. So you can use this, place a portal in the nether, in the overworld, where you want your first portal to be, then travel to the place in the nether where you, to the place in the overworld where you want your other portal to be, and you place it there. Now it's a much, much bigger distance that's required in the overworld than in the nether, but if it's far enough away, if it's a decent distance away, you can travel there and build your portal there. Now, it would probably require be a lot easier in multiplayer to find your original portal and then connect the two via a tunnel or something. Probably be much easier to do that in multiplayer where you can see each other, but it would be possible in single player. And I'm really sad that I can't grab this redstone. Glowstone. I wish it was redstone. I could use some redstone as well. Then again, I'd also like some iron. Mostly because I would like to have some piston stuff in this world. And actually, oh, time did pass. And pistons would actually be helpful in getting me that glowstone. I could place a block, place a piston above it, use the piston to push down, and thus, well, it depends. If I had two pistons, I could use one piston to push the other piston down, because I would have to place the piston like this, which means the block I want right here. Place the piston like this, only place one above, and then one right here. Have this one push this one down, and then that one would push this one down. Yeah, this one would push this one to here, which would push this to here. It would require 3, I guess, but I could do it by placing one there, one here, one here. That one would push these two lines, this one would push this one, and then this one would finally be here and push it down one further. I'd be able to build the platform out under the glowstone and gather the glowstone. But seeing as there's absolutely no way to get redstone, even though I can get iron, it's a very rare drop from zombies, I believe. I don't remember if it's zombies or skeletons, but one of the two can rarely drop iron ingots. At least I do believe. I know for a fact that they can drop iron armor. I'm pretty sure they can drop an ingot as well. Anyway, that'd be a nice thing to have some armor as well. I would not complain if they dropped some armor. Whoops. Well, anyway, we need it to be nighttime. I'm gonna go grab an extra. I don't like having odd numbers of resources, so I'm gonna grab an extra cobblestone just to even this out. But I do also need some form of Enderman killer, because Endermen get on my nerves. Because they don't die from the mob trap, because they touch water and instantly teleport down here, which is a problem. Oh, Right, another thing I did off camera was this. I had a little safety feature, so I can't get knocked off or fall off. Which also means I can't knock off Endermen. But fighting Endermen down here, I really would like them to die. And I actually have gotten a decent few Ender Pearls. Just 3 more until I have the challenge completed. But what I'm gonna do is the sun is over there right behind it. It's kind of hard to see because of the yellow light. There you go. You should be able to see it. I'm gonna come back when it's fully nighttime and the light level should be low enough for the mushrooms. I'll be back as soon as that happens. So see you in a few. Okay, I'm back, and actually it seems that these are not able to be placed at nighttime. The light level is still not high enough, though that may be caused by these torches. So it seems that no, it is indeed not the torch's fault. So I'm not really sure. It seemed to me that at least at some point it was possible to place these simply at nighttime. The light level was low enough at night, but apparently it is not. So what we're going to do is try these in the nether. I'm going to bring some dirt along because I don't think while it is possible to place mushrooms on cobblestone, as such, they don't seem to grow on cobblestone. Maybe this will work. There we go. Giant mushroom. By breaking this giant mushroom, we gain multiple more of the mushroom itself. So we will use that extra platform I built, seeing as it is not going to be a mushroom growing platform. We will use it simply as an extra tree platform. Once we grabbed all this mushroom, we'll grow a red one, and that is challenge 7, I believe. I'm not entirely sure about that number. I know at the very least that I once did make a giant red mushroom outside without really any cover or anything to it. I just simply placed it, made sure it had enough room to grow, and then slapped some bone meal on it, and it grew. So we're gonna grow this. That's a very tall one, very nice. Now, these do not always give 100%. What am I saying? I don't even know. These do not always drop. Every piece does not always drop a mushroom, of course. But you should always get at least, at the very least, one more than you had. And you should probably get many more than you had, depending on the size. See, I now have 22 and 18. So I'm going to take this dirt back with me. May end up leaving a couple here just later, making a place to do this in the nether a specific place instead of just that spot. But we now have many mushrooms, and I mean many as in many and not as in small as in lots. And we need to make another sign, for we have completed yet another challenge. That challenge is, give me a second, it's actually 8, not 7. Okay. 7 was the wheat farm, as we can see right here. So, we're gonna go place a sign, just stick it in the nether. Just gotta slap it. You gotta be careful there, that's really annoying how you can just fall off one edge if you're not careful. So, what we need to do is just say, make a giant, giant red mushroom. Challenge 8 completed. Alright. Now, simply for the sake of a little bit of completion, we may actually end up using these things later, but right now it's simply for the sake of completion. I also did a little grinding to get this. I hope this is enough. Let me see. 10, 11, no, 10, 64 stone bricks. I hope this is enough. I forgot something. Give me those back. We're gonna have to cook this. So 64. We have 4 in this one and 4 in this one. 4 is good for 8 times 4, which is 32. So make ample use of both furnaces. We will actually have to do that a little bit later. So in the meantime, let's check the list and see what else we can do. We have 1 through 15 completed, except for number 10, 64 stone bricks. So 16 is cactus green dye. We can't actually do that because that requires the furnace as well. So 17, 10 mushroom stew. We can do that. I believe we might have enough. We'll just make 4 bowls. We'll at least get started on the mushroom stew. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, we'll just simply have these in stock for later. I should have just put all of that there. And we will keep this until we actually need food. I should craft an extra chest just to have food supplies. That seems like a good idea to me. Alright. We're going to do a little bit of sorting here. So we stick the mushroom stews in here. And we go over here and grab all food related supplies. Apples, mushrooms might as well, melons, seeds. Pumpkin is not actually a seed. Yeah, there's pumpkin seeds. Bone meal we'll just leave in here. Sugar canes are technically a food product. They can be used in food product anyway. I'm pretty sure there's something else I'm forgetting. Ah, yes, this down here. There we go. And I'll just simply move some of this stuff upward. And that way we have more room in here. String. I've been placing string over here. I don't know why I still have that string here. So just move that, put the cactus there, and have the bone meal there. So now we have additional room in here. We'll put the seeds down here with the wheat. And the sugar cane's up here. We'll put sugar cane over here. Melon seeds along with the other weeds. Mushrooms. Mushrooms should go on the second row. Those there. Alright, that should be good. Seems good enough to me. I still feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh well. And somebody's calling, that's not a good thing. I hope that doesn't show up on the... Hope you don't hear that, that'd be kind of annoying. By the way, why do I have arrows in here? I mean, I guess I don't need freaking more than 4 stacks. I don't need more than 1, really. So, checking on this, we have... Ugh, I'm sorry if that shows up on camera, on the feed, in the recording, whatever. Sounds like a stupid idiot anyway. Some sort of automated message that we don't want. Anyway, we actually aren't all that low on wood. Actually, we're not low on wood at all. Yeah, not at all. So, we'll go ahead and craft some signs. There we go. I'm not going to use all of these just yet, but we will eventually. Let me check something real quick too. No, it does not look like there's anything for crafting stone. Just simply stone. So, these are almost complete. I'm simply going to place some stuff, some of these extra signs in here for later, for we only have 1 sign to complete, or to do at the moment. So, once we have this done, we'll have 1 through 16, I believe? Nope, 1 through 15 done. So that'll be good for kind of filling out. Oh, they're done. The stuff we have done. So stone bricks, yes, that does in fact give us 4. So this will be just enough for the challenge. 64 stone bricks. We'll place it above the furnace simply because that seems like a good idea. So, craft, please type the R. 64. I'm really bad at typing apparently. Stone bricks. Challenge 10. Completed. Okay, we actually don't have anything to do with these stone bricks at the moment. I'll probably build something neat looking out of them later. But for right now, we really don't have anything to do with those. It's just simply there for completing that challenge. So what I think I'm going to do here is build a couple extra spots. Actually, I don't know what I'm going to do with this platform. Since it failed at being a mushroom grower, the dirt can really only be used for... I guess we could use it for an extra couple spots to grow that, to grow something, anything really, except for cactus. And while we're talking about it, might as well farm a little cactus. Oh yeah, I know technically taking out the top ones is the more efficient, faster way of getting cactus because you don't have to place it back, but there's still the problem of I don't reach that high easily because it's elevated one because the sand would fall otherwise. And there's also the problem of they could land on top of the cactus and just disappear. So that way works fine for me. And I think that's just about all we're gonna do for today. We'll go check on the nether and see if any pigmen have spawned yet. Not that we would fight any if they had. Nope. No pigmen so far. I'm probably going to gradually build this out as I find the desire to actually take the time to get the cobble. Actually, I'm going to do one thing. As I really don't like having the back of this just open to falling off to your death, I'm going to do something here real quick. There we go. Now no more fear of accidentally walking off the wrong direction. Alright. It hasn't been a long episode, I don't believe. But I think it has been longer than yesterday's episode. Yesterday I just didn't feel like doing anything else. But that's it for today, because I really don't have anything else to say or do. I might plant some trees here. Not really much of a use for that since I do have the bone meal, but might be worth it. And as the sun sets, I'll just say, if you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to me. If you have anything to say, put it in the comments below. Suggestions are welcome. Criticism. You know, if you want to tell me something you think would help me make my channel better or anything like that, put it in the comment section below. I do read all comments. And share it with your friends, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.